I don't mean to bore you with one of my rantings or anything. You know I love you and I appreciate you, but you're the only one I trust to, you know, go to and let out all my weird thoughts. Is it okay if I just just start rambling? Alright, so you know that I love you, and this love, it's passion and has some sadness because sometimes we go through stuff and it's sad, but sometimes our love, it's fire and hot, and sometimes love is fuzzy and warm. And that's just the love between us. Now, platonic love, I love my friends and I would do anything I could for them, and that love is different from our love, but it's still love. And then if we take a look at anger, yeah, there's not really a point here. It's just, sorry, I can stop if you want. Alright, good, because I didn't actually want to stop. Now, let's take a look at anger. There's wet anger, where you just want to cry and break everything in sight. There's dry anger, where you just sit there and let the rage boil and you don't know what to do. And there's hangry. You know when you're so hungry, you're just angry? Well, of course you know. You're dating me. Oh, and my hangry moments, they are awful. Sorry, losing track. And then sadness. There's a pit of despair that you can't crawl out of, and you try and you just want to give up after, and you just lay there, tears coming out of your eyes, and you can't speak a word. Then there's the sadness that you're running and crying and you're confused, and all you feel is just despair, just low, and happiness. Happiness is I'm happy when I'm with you, when we're together and in each other's arms, and that's calm, happy, and I love those moments. Then there's so happy that you cry, and you cry sometimes when you're happy, right? Happy tears, yeah. And it's all confusing and strange, and I didn't... You know, I'm not used to all these emotions. I was trained to do as I was told. And with that training, I didn't get to experience emotions as my own, and I think it broke me a little bit inside, and I know sometimes I act strange around you, and I don't want you to think I'm some creep or anything. I don't want you to think that I'm losing interest, and I don't want you to think I'm just gonna get up and leave. Because I would never do that to you. I'm still learning how to love, and I know deep in my heart I'm in love with you. And even right now, I don't know how to feel, and it's really strange. I don't want you to think I'm just emotionless, because I'm not. I'm still learning who I am, and I'm still learning how to feel. But never question my love for you, because I would do anything for you, and I know I'm in love with you because the thought of being away from you breaks me. Sometimes I lay awake at night and I cry because I think, what if I'm not good enough for you, or what if I'm not treating you how you should be treated? What if you think I don't love you and you decide to leave me? And I don't want that. I've never been in love until now, until I met you. And at first I was confused, and I didn't know what was happening to my chest, to my heart. And then we were together, and for some reason, the thought of you leaving me, it made me angry. It made me sad, and yeah, I guess sometimes I still have those fears. It's not that I don't trust you or think little of you. I constantly ask these what if questions, and I know I shouldn't. I'm trying to break out of that training thought process, and I just ask a lot of what ifs. I was taught to think of every scenario that could happen and always go for the right scenario to make things happy and better, to make sure everything got done the way it should be. But those scenarios, they never involved putting my emotions into it. It was always just thinking and strategy and just being a good little pet. And I never realized it was wrong until I broke free from that. 19 years. I mean, it's been a couple years now, and I'm still learning, and I hope you can be patient with me. And I promise I'll do whatever I can to make you happy. You won't leave me, will you? I can't force you to stay, but I trust you. And I know it'll all be okay. I'm sorry for rambling. I just, I do trust you, and I had to get this off my chest because I love you. And I'm gonna keep working to learn how to feel. I love you.